introduce smart building. So the meaning of Adansi means builders.
Builders.
Yeah. They refer to them as Adansifo or builders. So they were the first to introduce smart buildings.
They were,
you know, when they arrived, they were living in caves, and later they kind of raised, put up some sticks and then some roofs, and were staying in. So the first among their tribe to introduce kind of mud building.
okay, they changed the way
Right.
you get out the cave
Right.
and
Into
then
the mud building. They were sold to buyers to be taken to the dungeons and eventually shipped out of the land to the new world. But before we embark on this journey, in the memories of the ancestors we lost a lot of them walking from the hinterlands to get here, from here to the dungeons. Through the middle passage to the new world, many of our ancestors died. A lot more died on the plantations where they took them. Sacrifices were put in place so that we can be here today to share this moment. Without the sacrifices of our ancestors, I don't know where we'll be. And for the fact that we are here today, we shall take a minute of our time to have a silent moment for the ancestors. After the 1 minute silence, I will say, may their souls rest in perfect peace, and we shall respond by saying Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe is a Yoruba word, and the word simply means so shall it be. So please, let's have a minute of silence. May the spirits of our lost ancestors rest in perfect peace. Ashe.
Ashe.
An awareness of our past is essential to the establishment of our personalities and our identities as Africans. That is a quote from Emperor Haile Selassie. From Marcus Messiah Garvey Jr., actually borrowed by Bob Marley. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. On this land among us, see the plant?
Mm-hmm.
It moves when you touch it.
Yeah.
Yes. Shem already, Shem Maka, but then we call it the Mimosa pudica. Mimosa plant is a very sensitive plant. It just reacts just like the Venus flytrap. So our ancestors were using this plant as a secret motion sensors to track down their captors. Whenever they see the plant close, it tells them that somebody have been here. Those were the ones who were not in favor of the trade. So they fought using this plant to tell them that the people are getting closer. Create the path a little bit wide for us to be able to get through and go to the river without hesitating.
Because we're going to walk back this path, I'll
Yep.
take pictures.
So we're going to
So you could just be in the moment going.
So we go to the river. When we come back, we do all the pictures we need to, which translates into English as the Slaves River. It has its own source from here, from the mountain. It flows gently to meet with the other river. The other river is called the Ochi River, meaning something which can wash you away or grab you. It moves too fast. At the time when they were bringing our ancestors here, the level was like this. Yes, moving very fast and dangerous. The captors never allowed our ancestors in there because they were thinking that if they go there, the river will wash them away and they'll lose everything that they have labored for. So they restricted them from there. They took them right here. In the chains and shackles, metal balls were added to the chains around their ankles to hold them still, preventing them from escaping. Whilst in there, their hands were shackled. They couldn't even bathe themselves properly. All they could do was to help each other. If I'm able to help you, you help somebody. Repeat that until everyone gets cleansed. They saw them and they thought they were trying to free themselves or probably keep themselves company, so they got them separated. After the separations, they will cut the bamboos long enough with the leaves. These captors used the bamboo leaves as a form of brush on our ancestors. Washing them with it gave them bruises and scrapes all over their bodies. Once they were done, they pulled them up, got them lined up here, allowed them to get dried, and after they got dried, they applied shea butter or palm kernel oil on their skins to make them look presentable and attractive for the buyers to come from the castles to this place to purchase. When they got here, they were with a very long handled tools. The tools were left in the fire. They were turning it hot. Whoever is selected, they pay for you, bring you to the tree, and they chain you to those trees before branding either your chest, your shoulder, your forearm, or your back. Wherever they decided to brand you, they will leave the mark there to tell the public that you are now properties. Those who were purchased were taken on a walk. We are talking about 70 to 80 kilometers to the dungeon. Every single day they took it. It took them a couple of days to get to the dungeons in the chains. Those of them who were left in the chains here were classified as useless commodities. Every single one of them was shot. They killed them right here and then dumped their bodies all around, left them to rot. It was nature that had the bones covered after the bodies got rot. Personally, I prefer to call the place the bamboo slave dumping site. Others call it the bamboo slave cemetery. I don't like the word cemetery because they were not properly buried. You see, you and I, we have returned to this same spot. A place where our ancestors were forced to go and take their bath. But then we are not here as slaves or captives. For that reason, I don't take people here anymore. Especially African diaspora, African descendants. I don't like taking them here. Because I feel like when we go there, we are going for the same thing that our ancestors were taking through. And that's why we focus on this, the first bath of return.
You can stand right there.
We are in Cape Coast. We're staying at the Hotel Royal. We'll be here for 2 days, and then we'll head back to Accra. I just wanted to show you where we were staying. It's a beautiful view here in Cape Coast, outside of the hotel we're in.